In this lesson, we're going to be covering two more options that you can use with your ls command, and they are ls-a lowercase or ls-a uppercase. Now, both of them are very similar in terms of what they do. They only have one very tiny difference between their outputs. So let's start with the -a lowercase. Now, the -a will list the files in that directory, but also including now the hidden files. And a hidden file in a Linux operating system is a file that simply starts with a dot. So any file in a Linux OS that starts with a dot, that tells Linux to not show that file for a normal ls command, but rather it needs a -a option. So let's head over to the terminal as usual and take a look at an example. So here I'm standing in the /boot directory. And if I simply type ls, I'm going to see all the different files and subdirectories as we did before. And take note of the difference when I write ls-a. Now you're going to see that we have a couple of extra files and directories that are not showing. We have now a .file1. This was not showing before as this was a hidden file. And it's a hidden file, like we said, because it starts with a dot. I also have these two extra directories that are not showing, the dot and the double dot. Now we're going to be covering the double dot now, and the double dot is simply a way to tell Linux that this is the parent directory. Now what does that mean? Let's say, for example, I want to go up a level. So right now I am in /boot and I want to go up a level. So I want to go to the root. So there's two ways of doing that. I can either say cd space /, which will take me to the root directory, or I can do the following. I can say cd space double dot. And if I hit enter, it's going to accomplish exactly the same task. So in other terms, the double dot is a directory that is present in each and every single directory in a Linux OS that allows you to use that shortcut in different commands, like for example the change directory, the cd command like we just did, to make it easier for you to navigate or to get to your parent directory. Now what the single dot does is it's also a shortcut that can be used in your commands, but it is a shortcut to your current directory, not the parent directory, which comes in handy when you're using commands like copy and move and other commands. But we're going to be covering the dot example in other lessons. Last but not least, the difference between ls-a lowercase and -a uppercase is that if you write the -a uppercase, it's not gonna show right now these two system directory hidden files, if I can call them that, which are the double dot and the dot. It's gonna simply show you your normal files as well as any hidden files that would be included in that directory.